Всем привет, is Nova Zelandi. Hello to all of you all across the world. I hope all of you are looking after yourselves and looking out for each other. Welcome back to another video. It is a beautiful morning here in Auckland, New Zealand, and I'm just at home. I'm just like relaxing. I'm just kind of, just want to talk about a topic that's really important to me as an adoptee. By the way, before I start, I want to show this beautiful masterpiece of mine that I've been working on. This used to be a really old table, and I completely redone it. I sanded it, I restained it, I did love hand sanding as well, machine, doesn't matter. Anyways, I just want to show that. I just want to show it off. I'm sorry, I just wanted to show it off because it took like 4 weeks. Anyways, the thing I really want to talk about in this video is one thing that I do personally, have a very strong sort of connection with, and that is anxiety. As an adoptee, I do get it quite often, and I know everybody has different levels of it, everyone gets it, but for myself, I can tell you how I kind of cope through it. Some things, I guess as a child, for the first 2 years of my life, of course, I had no parents. I was in an orphanage for the first 2 years of my life. I'm not saying that is directly connected with anxiety or anything like that, but to some extent, I don't remember it of course as well, but to some sort of extent, pieces, obviously for the first beginning part of your life, can make an influence on how you are as a person. And with myself as an adoptee, I do get a lot of anxiety if I feel like I'm letting somebody down, if I'm upsetting somebody, or if I feel like somebody is upset with me. It's really just a personal thing. I've always had that, and I've coped with that over the years, but as I'm 30 now, it's taken a long time to actually get through all of that as an adoptee. For myself though, what I do is I always try to take a few steps back, and I've always learned to tell myself, don't let people walk over you, or you can't say yes to everything. I used to be a bit of a yes man, always yes, I can do this, I can do that, until I burned myself out. And I did that a few years ago. I remember I was doing a few videos here up on YouTube, and I love doing these videos. I always like doing them, but there was a certain point around that time where I was saying yes to everybody else around me at the time. It was quite difficult, but we all have ups and downs in life like that, and we all have different emotions and different ways of coping with things and different strengths. And my strength is obviously trying to pull back when it comes to anxiety. One thing I know is to pull through with anxiety is obviously just trying to let yourself give yourself some space, and that's one thing I really do a lot of the time. In fact, I get in my car or go for a walk, and I just go out for a few hours, and it really helps me. It helps me to relax. I do a lot of reading in the evening, and just things like that, just to help me calm. For myself though, obviously, so when I feel like I'm trying to connect with other people, but other people are just sort of agitated about something, or something is bothering them, that obviously I can't please everybody, and if I have upset somebody, it bothers me. It gets me quite, causes me a little bit of anxiety. But that's just the way I am. For myself, when I was a kid, I always felt like I needed to have a connection with me. I had a circle, and I didn't want people to leave that circle, but that was something I always coped with for myself. As friendships, I have a lot of close friends, and my family are very close to me as well. And same with my family in Russia, and my family here. So all of that is so important for me. For myself, just over time, I've learned to just say like, hey, it is what it is. And that's what I always say. And a lot of adoptees in our circle, we always have different ways of coping with relationships, with friends, and we have different circles. We have trust issues. We do have trust issues. I overthink a lot. It's okay. It is what it is. But I wanted to explain this, of course, in this video here. This is why I do these videos, because I hope it's helping other adoptees connect too. If I am rambling on, I apologize. I don't mean to always, but I like to always talk about and discuss about this because it's so important to open up this awareness, open up this topic. This is why I've been doing this for so long now, ever since I started my journey. In the very beginning, when I reached out to my birth family, the amount of anxiety that came over me, all of that, the build up, the nervousness, it was something I'd never ever experienced. And until I actually got over to Russia, connecting with my birth parents, all of that just dropped after meeting them. But the amount of anxiety and nervousness I had was just like through the roof beforehand. And I know that there's one thing that does push us back as adoptees. We're too afraid. We're scared. We don't want to push through to that, we feel like it's going to be a really bad outcome, or we feel like we're doing a wrong thing here, and we're not. We're just doing what we think is wrong is not always wrong. You know, I was always worried that I was going to be letting my parents down. I love my parents. I love you, mum and dad, if you're watching. You know, my family are very close to me, and they know I would never ever let them down. No. I was just naturally nervous about that. It's completely fine to feel like that. And I know that a lot of adoptees are afraid to either take a journey or like want to take a journey, even though they want to, but they are afraid to because they feel like they may let other people down, and that causes a lot of anxiety, if that makes sense. For myself though, you know, I've learned over time, like, hey, you know, people come and go in life, and I've had friends come and go. I'm not going to keep that quiet. I've had friends, I've had close friends that have come and gone, and a lot of my close friends I still have to this day. I've been friends with for years, and that is so important to me. And I just, you know, we're all on good terms. Nothing bad's happening right now. Nothing's like, oh my god, I need to make this video because something bad's happened. No. I'm just trying to explain. But for myself, it's so important to have that. And when you are by yourself though, and you need somebody around you, and I do have that. I do have moments like that, of course. I'm a single person here. I live in the city. I've got flatmates and stuff like that. But all of that stuff is like, it's good to have my own space, but also so great to go and talk to people. And I feel like I've always needed to have somebody there to talk to. It is what it is with that. Sometimes, like, having that space for myself is just so important, as well as being sociable with people is extremely important. Anyways, I just wanted to sort of explain this and talk about this because it's so important. It's an important topic for myself and to share with you guys. So thank you all so much. I wish I could show you more. I mean, I wish I could talk about more, but I don't want to ramble on too much. But also, I wish I could show you more of my furniture. That's all I've done. I like to do that because that's very therapeutic for me. I love doing that. I listen to a lot of music, by the way. I just listen to a lot of music. I'm in the zone. When I'm in the zone, I'm in the zone. And that stuff makes me so happy. And just like little things like doing that cool thing over there that, it's on sale now online. So it's at a very good price. No, it's not. It's staying here. Anyways, thank you so much. Look after yourselves, and please have a good week wherever you are in the world. I'm heading overseas very soon, and I'll do more of this and sharing more of these topics just as a personal, as my personal journey for you guys, continuing on with that. So look after yourselves, look out for each other, and thank you all so much for tuning in. As always, do swidania. Is Novo Zelandi. Is spasibo большое. Пока.